Like you said, the picture that is painted about India is so contradictory and so disconnected to the actual realities on the ground. And as citizens, I think we have to go through all this, and we have to tolerate all these violent protests, and also destruction of public property, which we have seen in recent days, and all in the name of freedom to protest against the government. But violence is not some part of that package. Yet there are, like you said, a lot of colonial minded people sitting in the West, and also a lot of elites in India who continue to push this narrative that there's no room for dissent in India, that India is under a fascist government. How do you respond to such characterizations of India?
We need to respond as a nation. We need to write more. We need to get into these and expose these media platforms which will not allow a counter narrative or the real picture. They will block articles by people who want to contribute and put the real picture with statistics and numbers, or they will put them in the latter pages with smaller column space, but they will put those who are the anti-India lobbies. So they have their own agenda to. So, but we need to do. I keep saying the same thing. I said we are 1.4 billion people with 2 billion phones, right? we've
Right.
got we've got the biggest traffic on any social media platform across the world. We
Yeah.
contribute to majority of the traffic.
Yeah.
If every single of person, all of us, every day on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Koo, Signal, wherever, whichever platform that we are using, if we start putting, not even every day, two pictures or two instances in a week where we tell you this is why you need to come to India.
Yeah.
Imagine how much of India, positive India information, good India information, better India information would be spread across the world.
Right.
Everybody will see only good about India.
Right.
So, but we are not doing it.
Yeah.
Why should we expect the government to do it? Why can't we do it?
Right.
So if I put out and say, Ki, okay, this is the early morning garam garam chai that you have.
Yeah.
No amount of latte or chai tea is going to give you this
Yeah.
khola hua badhiya cutting chai. Come to India for a cutting chai. To the
Yes.
time I say, see, this is the Yamuna Expressway.
Right.
Noida to Agra in 1.5 hours or 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, so faster, you get faster to the Taj. Come to India.
Yeah.
Why aren't we putting out this thing? You know, those who question the entire Aryan concept done. Look at
Mm.
the Rakhi Gadi.
Yeah.
Civilization existed more than 5,000 years ago in India. We are an advanced race. Come and see this in India.
Yeah.
There's so many things which you can put out.
Yes.
Sardar Patel, facts and factor. इतना तो सब कुछ है यार. You pick
Right.
out you pick out stuff on Pingala and Shastra. How we knew arithmetic and we knew meters, which even the kinds of Max Muller could not understand. There is so much
Yeah.
from day to day to everything we can do.
Right.
You can wear a sari 110 ways.
Yeah.
Find out when you come to India.
Yeah.
So there are so many things which you can talk. हम लोग नहीं करते ना. Why?
Absolutely.
Because we don't have this concept of that I am India.
Yeah.
The moment you, me, all of us start thinking I am Bharat, let every single person across the world, that the remaining 80% of the world's population, form its impression via every single Indian, and especially that percentage which goes abroad and interacts with the rest of the world. And I will never talk ill about my country to an outsider.
Right.
You
Yes.
and me can have problems.
Yeah.
We'll sort it amongst ourselves. I will not tell the outer world anything negative about my country.
Yeah.
If majority of all of us start doing this,
Right.
imagine what's going to happen.
Yes.
No kind of vicious misinformation campaign is going to work. यहाँ क्या है? We are conditioned to abuse ourselves.
Yes.
We are conditioned to think negatively about ourselves. We are conditioned to think that the West or the world will look at us only if we are critical about ourselves. Why? The percentage of rape in New York per rated per population is far higher than India.
Yes.
Any city in India.
Yes.
But why is India perceived as a country that if you come here you will get raped? But
Yes.
New York is not,
Right.
because they don't abuse their own country outside. They filter it.
Yes.
We don't filter it. We actually abuse our country to the world, but in India we don't. In our New York in the pandemic or America in the pandemic, the absence of police, you saw how much of lawlessness there is. In our country, we in movies also the story is कि घटना घटने के बाद पुलिस आती है, but कितनी घटनाएं घटती है?
Hmm.
Largely aren't people orderly in the absence of police. That's who we are as a civilization.
Yes.
1.4 billion people, and look at the law and order that you have. The absence of it also, even if they are not present, one cop per 700 people. That's
Yeah.
our number.
Yes.
But are we a lawless nation?
Hmm.
So then the problem is that we don't believe in ourselves as much, and we don't take ourselves as seriously as we should.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.